Hi, Bob Paskins here, sales consultant and creator of the Growth Matrix, where we elevate salespeople and sales processes to achieve desired growth. Today, we're going to discuss 3 specific ways you can powerfully differentiate yourself in the marketplace. This can be found in the discovery element of the Growth Matrix. When I initially meet with companies, I like to ask them this question: what do you do that uniquely sets you apart from your competitors? Typically, I'll get these types of responses. See if you've heard any of these before. Well, we have the best people, or we have the best customer service, or we have a state-of-the-art safety process, or maybe our products are made with the best materials, or our company has been around for 175 years, or my personal favorite, our owners are committed to the company's success. I can almost see you shaking your heads. I'm guessing you have heard these before. Or, and I don't mean to be too personal here, how many of you have actually used those statements before? Yes, truthfully, so have I. There are 2 main problems when we talk about these common cliches. First, it's something everybody says. For instance, we have the best people. Everyone's going to say that. I mean, who's going to say, our people are fantastically average? Or, we've gotten our people after they've been discarded from 3 other companies. Nobody's going to do that, although it would be refreshingly honest to hear. Second, it's something that everyone has heard. Consider it from the buyer's perspective. Let's say a buyer is getting 3 bids on some metal containers. If all 3 vendors come in saying the exact same thing, our containers are made from the best materials, the buyer will become glassy-eyed, hearing the same droning sound, almost like Charlie Brown's teacher in the old cartoons, the wah-wah, wah-wah, wah-wah. The truth is, if you don't know what differentiates you from your competitors, your customers won't know what differentiates you from your competitors. When we look at finding the distinct value of why companies buy from us, we need to ask the question, what makes us different or unique? In order to do this, we look at 3 types of factors that can differentiate us from other companies. Quantifiable differentiators, which are based on specific numbers or statistics. Qualitative factors, or statements specific to your own materials, processes, or design. And qualitative personal factors, specifics about you, your experience, and the customers that you work with. I worked with a bread company, and they were struggling to separate themselves from the pack because they were using common cliches instead of client-catching differentiators. I'll give you an example of the difference in each one of the 3 categories. Instead of saying, our customers really like our products, you can use a quantifiable differentiator such as, our customer return rate is 94%. That's 24 points higher than the national average. In this case, we use both a number and a comparison to differentiate the bread company from its competitors. For the qualitative factor, instead of saying, we have a state-of-the-art safety process, you could say, to guarantee our products will be gluten-free, we built a separate structure which is dedicated only to gluten-free products. How much more powerful is that statement? Here is the personal factor. Instead of saying, our owner believes in the company, you could say, our owner believes in the company so much that he will fly you out to the mill where you can see the bread being made and you can ask him any questions about the bread making process. I am confident that replacing common cliches with client-catching differentiators will drastically increase your revenue. Here's your sales tip. If you don't know what differentiates you from your competitors, your customers won't know what differentiates you from your competitors. If you or your company would like help in discovering your true differentiation factors, would like more information on my sales consulting services, or would like a free 30-minute consultation, feel free to reach out to me through my website at bobpaskins.com. Thanks for watching.